Hello, Algebra 2 for Miss Bell. I'm looking at this equation, elimination equations. You guys went over in class with her the substitution, remembering how to do substitution, and you had an example of elimination here. I want to get to the problems where you had to go out on your own. These were done in class also, but I want to show them to you in case you missed. The word here is opposite, the word here is add. In case you missed these, I want to show them. You could pause this as needed. We did those in class. I had to leave class because I had to go to 2 other classes, but I'm not sure how far she got with you on these. For this one, I had to take the second equation and multiply each term by -1 in order for this to become workable to where I could figure out what y equals. I did that here, and I ended up getting -6y plus a 7y gave me y, and then a 24 minus 18 gave me 6. That's how I got y equals 6. Okay, and then I substituted that y value 6 in for, I went with the first problem. Doesn't matter which problem you go with, you'll get the same answer. So then I have 6x minus 36 equals 24, because -6 times 6 is -36. Then I added 36 to both sides, and 60 divided by 6 gave me 10. So my answer is 10, 6. My x value is 10, my y value is 6. Take a look at this one. Like I said, pause it as needed. I'm going to take this whole second row and I'm going to multiply each term by a -1. That gives me this. And so I'm left with 5x equals 8 minus 8. Now I'm not looking at this anymore. I have 8 minus 8 is 0, so x equals 0. When I plug in 0, say in the first one, I took the first one, I ended up with 2 times 0, which is 0. So I have a -8y equals 8. And so 8 divided by -8 is a -1. So my solution is 0, -1. 0, -1. When you do these, you end up getting 0, 0. You could also use Desmos, just to check yourself. This is the second one. You could see the second one down there. I plugged it in just to make sure, and you notice that those two are parallel. When I did the first one, they were the same line. You could just plug these numbers into Desmos, and you can see that they're the same line. I guess when they equal each other, that's the same line. These are going to be parallel. I guess when you have the same x and y, this ended up looking ugly like this when I started to do this. It was 0x and 0y, and then I got like a -5. If you get a number, I guess that's going to be the difference between the two lines. Somehow it's just going to be parallel. It's not the best way to explain it, but once again, plugging it in on Desmos on your graphing calculator, using the keypad down here and plugging it in, you could end up seeing it. Oh yeah, these two are parallel to one another, so that helped. Working with this word problem here, I set up the word problem where it's $3 for each candy bar and $1 for a soda, so just 1y, and it equal to $100. And then she sold altogether. She sold candy bars and soda, and she sold 70 items. So just x plus y equals 70. So I multiplied all of this by -1 in order to get rid of my y value, and I got 2x equals 30. And so when I see that I made a mistake because I was supposed to divide both sides. So x is going to be 15. So let me correct this. So x is 15. Because 30 divided by 2 is 15. All right, I multiplied by 2. That's not good. So 15 plus y is going to be 70. So let's get rid of that and do that. So I sold 15 candy bars. And then so 70 minus 15 would be what, 55? 55. Okay. So change that up a little bit for you. Make it correct. And then I have some of these where you have to multiply by another number. So I multiplied the first row by 4. And you can see what I changed it into. I changed it into this. I put this new problem down here. And then I just put them together. And I ended up with 38y. And this negative 24. And this negative 52 is negative 76. When you divide both sides by 38, you get negative 2. Go back in one of the equations. I picked this one. And I plugged in my negative 2. And for y, and then I got my x. So a negative 3, negative 2 is going to be my solution. I didn't do those two. I want you to try those on your own. If you make mistakes, it's all good. Learn from them. That's how we grow. Sometimes you have to change both equations. So I multiplied the top by 3 and the bottom by 2. And these are my new equations. And I did that so I have 6x minus 6x. So then when I put these two together, I ended up with negative y equals 4 or y equals negative 4. Sorry about that. I plug in that negative 4 for my y in one of those problems. I chose the top one. And then I went ahead and solved and got x equals negative 9. So you should have negative 9, negative 4 as your answer for the solution for that. Solving that system of equations by elimination. Good luck with the rest.